Alcohol, seen by the body as basically a foreign substance. So you have proteins, carbs, fats, and alcohols. When we take in alcohol, the body stops everything else that it's doing and it focuses on taking care of that alcohol. So what it's going to do is stop the fat burning process completely. It's going to stop burning your proteins, carbs, and fats that you're eating with the alcohol. So let's say you go out to a nice brewery because it's finally open. Or maybe you go to a different state like I did that's finally open because you want to sit down and have some drinks and actually be served. So you get your good food, you get your really good burger, you get an appetizer, and you have some beer or you have some wine, right? Once in a while during a pandemic, totally fine. But if you are not losing weight, you have to be honest with yourself. Are you drinking too much? Are you drinking quite often? Are you drinking too many days a week? And are you drinking with food? We all do it. We all do it. So you have that drink with your food. The body basically says, stop everything. Stop the fat burning. Stop processing that burger that you're eating. Stop processing the sweet potato fries. Stop processing the nachos that you got with your meal. It's going to just stop it. And what can it do? All it can do is store it as fat. That's all the body knows how to do. It's going to take care of the alcohol first because it really cares about you and it doesn't want a foreign substance in your body. It doesn't want a toxin in your body. Alcohol is essentially a toxin. Body doesn't want it there. Body is really smart.
So this is going to be a game changer for you, and you can probably hear the excitement in my voice. The latest introduction, the latest member of the family to the Fixxr line is Metabolism Fixxr. And this, oh my God, I formulated this just for all my people out there that need to lose weight, that need help in the weight loss department, that can't lose weight no matter what they do, that feel like they have a slow metabolism, and that might be thinking of trying all those peptides out there, you know, the Beverly Hills soccer mom drug of choice for weight loss peptides. Or even if you're on them already and you're like, man, these are really expensive and I'm still not losing weight, add in Metabolism Fixxr. Here's what I did. I took the power of T2, which increases your basal metabolic rate while you are sitting there watching Netflix. You're burning fat while you're watching Netflix. I combined it with a very unique patented ingredient called Suppressa. Suppressa has multiple clinical trials backing its efficacy in reducing your appetite, decreasing snacking, and providing way more control over your food intake. It is amazing. We also see improved emotional well-being, just decreased food cravings all around, reduced hunger, and weight management. Add on top of that, we have green tea extract, we have purple forest purple tea extract, both of which affect the metabolism in a very positive way without the jitters of normal fat burning supplements out there from the 1980s and 90s, right? The ones that made you feel like you're having a heart attack. You will not have that in any of my supplements, Thyroid Fixxr or Metabolism Fixxr. But Metabolism Fixxr, ooh, yeah, we kicked it up a notch. It is in powder form, so you can drink it through your day. It's going to flavor your water. We got orange crush and refreshing citrus. I love them both. It is going to keep you under control all day long. So you throw a couple scoops in your water bottle in the morning, throw a scoop or two in your water bottle throughout the day. You will have fat burning and appetite control the entire day for what? An eighth of a price of the peptides? Oh my God, you can't go wrong. So grab some Metabolism Fixxr today. Please let me know how you do on it. I am super excited for you. Super excited.
We have to give the body credit because sometimes it's smarter than we are, right? It's going to do things whether you like it or not. So what it's going to do is shuttle all of that food into your fat stores. Not only is it going to create inflammation, and we can get into that, it's going to create an inflammatory response in your body, which is going to do nothing to help you lose weight. But the other thing that you have to remember that it's doing is literally shuttling your food into fat storage. Not what you want when you're trying to lose weight. So what can you do? What I always say, here's my tip. is it's better to drink one night a week and go all out. Have 5, 7 drinks one night a week than one drink 5 nights a week or one drink 7 nights a week. That's going to help reset your body. So let's say you have some fun, you go out with friends, you drink. Then you stop. You use the rest of the week to clean house, get back into fat burning mode, focus on what you're eating, clean up your diet, and then do it again the next week or weekend. Pick one day, maybe 2 if you're not struggling with weight, but I'm going to tell you straight up with all the tough love in the world, if you are struggling with weight, you shouldn't be drinking more than one night a week. In fact, you probably shouldn't be drinking even one night a week until you get your metabolism up and running. Optimize your thyroid, get the insulin low. If you need tips on insulin, watch my berberine video. Get the insulin low, optimize your thyroid, then you have a metabolism. Then you can get away with drinking once a week. But if you're struggling losing weight, you got to keep it at 1 or none till your metabolism increases. Then try to keep it at once per week. I know it's hard. But try to keep it at once per week. Refer back to the Facebook Live video for choices of what to drink. And maybe I'll make you a separate video on that too and post a really awesome link to some dry wine that is sugar-free, pretty much. 0.6 grams of sugar per liter. If you like wine, look for that one. All right, till next time. Here's your little blurb on what to choose for alcohol. So first and foremost, I'm sorry, no beer. Beer contains gluten. I can't find a good gluten-free beer. I mean, even when I go out, there's no restaurants that are carrying a gluten-free beer. If you have a restaurant that carries one, good for you. You are ahead of the game. But I would personally choose dry wines. And if you are just not a wine person, and with the dry wines, I mean your Chardonnays, your Cabernets, Merlots. And then if you order from Dry Farm Wines, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and I'll put the link in the section above. If you order from Dry Farm Wines, any of the wines are low sugar. So Dry Farm Wines, if you are a wine drinker, they have this process where they only farm wines that have not been irrigated, meaning there's no pesticides, there's no added sulfites, they do not add sugars. And you can go to the website and watch the video. The owner of Dry Farm Wines explains it beautifully, how for years and years he was looking at the wines even produced in the US. And all of the wine companies add sulfites and they add sugars. And they actually add coloring so that the wine looks more, prettier, and it's a little bit has a more hearty taste to it. And obviously the sugar kind of hooks people in. All of their wines are very, very low sugar. One of the sparkling rosés that I got was 0.6 grams of sugar per liter. That is it. And none of them are overly sweet. So if you love the taste of Moscato or a white Zinfandel that's super sweet, you're not going to like Dry Farm Wines, but you shouldn't be drinking Moscato and white Zinfandel anyways, because they're too high in sugar. So I urge you to try Dry Farm Wines, whether you like white or red. You are guaranteed all of them are low sugar. They're all organic, no pesticides, and they are low in sulfites, as low as you can possibly go in sulfites, even lower than the organic wines you can get here in the US at the liquor store. So Dry Farm Wines, I have a huge thumbs up for them. If you are a liquor drinker, you have to watch your mixers. So you can do tequila, vodka, but you have to go club soda, lime juice. Use a sparkling water like a LaCroix to get some flavor. Use fresh lime juice. Muddle some blueberries or oranges to get infusion of flavor into your drinks. Where people get bit in the butt with hard alcohol are the mixers. So the skinny blah, blah, blah mixers always have artificial sweeteners. And we've talked before, artificial sweeteners are seen in your body as sugar. Your body's going to react the exact same way to artificial sweeteners as it does sugar. So those are out. Then we have the tonic water. So if you're a vodka and tonic, gin and tonic is loaded with sugar, and diatonic water is loaded with artificial sweeteners. So that's out. You got to just go straight up club soda, water, flavored sparkling water, and keep it really, really simple. So a really good summery drink is to get your blender out, use some silver tequila, a little bit of club soda, cut up some fresh lime, cut up some fresh orange, and throw it in the blender with a ton of ice. You blend that up, and there is your perfect little sparkling margarita. Yes, you could use a club soda that's infused with lime, a lime flavor. Maybe you go crazy, get an orange or a pineapple or a mango, and you blend that all up, rim your glass with some salt, and there is your fresh, no sugar, sparkly margarita. So those are my tips for alcohol choices, especially for the summer if you want to stay on track. But like we talked about in the last video and in the Facebook Live, try to keep it to once per week. That's it. If you're trying to lose weight, you need to let your metabolism come back up. You can't be putting toxins in your body that are going to stop the fat burning process. So once per week, and then choose wisely.
Thank you so much for listening to the Thyroid Fix podcast. As always, please share this with anyone that you know that needs this information. And I guarantee you there's a lot of people out there and in your life who do. Also, please remember that anything that you hear on this podcast is not intended to diagnose or treat. So you always want to check with your doctor about any advice given that you hear on this podcast. And if you would like to book a discovery call, a free discovery call, to go over everything that's going on with you and to go over how I can help you, please go to my website at amiehornaman.com. The link is always in the show notes. And click on book a call. Choose a time and a day that's right for you. And we will see how we can help you. Thanks for listening.